We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
Taking down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete,
and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This brought him out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll throw here on third and short. Quick throw, taken in. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
47-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They bring the tight end in motion. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Second down, Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Lions have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. And in motion is Brown. Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A tight end in motion now. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Here's 3rd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Mims sent in motion here.
Go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Back to throw is Nix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Nix. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Play action now. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Right back to him on first down. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Gibbs, and that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Romo is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Huh.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That pass caught right side by Tony. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Go.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nick. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, a miss hit there, off the side of his foot. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. He's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Broncos have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. To throw is Nix. He'll try to set up the screen to Estimate. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Eagle. Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
65 cat. 65 cat. Get up. Check. Get up.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go.
Tony, the man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He connects with Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Broncos nothing.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. The Broncos have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways.
I fumbled the football. The defense has got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Romo's kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This returnable from the 4. Whoa. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
70. Warrior 70. Go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Ready.
2nd and a yard.
Hurt. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Here we go. Set.
2nd down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Nix to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Williams in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one complete right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
With the score, Lions 23.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tony, the man in motion. Here's a toss as they look to run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw is Nix. A throw taken in by Tony. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the 15-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Quick throw here is complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Check smash.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is caught, and he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now a give to Gibbs running right. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's a designed run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's the Lions punt team now. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. Look at the big man go. Now look out. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's caught, so they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They hand it to Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.